Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and today we are going to be looking at markets trying to hold. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and that bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us, whenever the stream is done, follow us on Discord. Links has gone out. So yeah. Now that that's said, let me pin this here to the top of the chat. Pin message. And by the way, look at this Homer Simpson. Ain't it cool? I printed this in my 3D printer. I didn't actually print the whole thing. I printed it and painted it. And it's like the Homer going back into the into the bush meme, but it's a sponge holder. It's pretty cool. I like it. It was a blast painting it and printing it on my Anycubic Cobra. Now here on the bed, you're gonna see a Gohan that is a samurai version of Gohan, and he's not fully there yet. I started to glue some parts, but I gotta paint some parts before I glue them, and I gotta finish priming the figure. But more or less, it's coming along really freaking nice. I mean, I had to put some primer filler in some places, so I had to mask some stuff off, and then whatever's in white, I'm gonna have to just prime. The thing is, this has some kind of texture. It's supposed to be like a fabric, so I didn't want to ruin it by putting primer filler. So I just put the primer filler on the skin, and then the rest is gonna go with regular primer, and I'm gonna preserve some of that. How much was the 3D printer? It was $300. You can find it at Anycubic. I think it's still going for around $300. It's brand new. It came out in March. Oh no, I dropped a part of Gohan. It came out on March, so it's fairly new. Once that is fully set up, it looks really badass. So I'll see if I can set it up here real quick so you guys can see. Well, I'll still talk about markets and stuff like that. I mean, guys, I've said this, right? The market is not there. That hasn't changed from yesterday. The market is still not there, right? The market is still not there. So all we're doing is waiting for triggers to take place. But, you know, the only good thing that is happening right now, and I'm going to say good thing, and I'm going to put quotes around it, is that we're not getting a massive crash again today, right? We're kind of holding for today. We're saying, the market people, we don't want to go lower right now. Please wait for a little bit while we all recover out of this, bleed out we just had in the market, and then you might drop again if you wish, market. But for now, try to hold it a little bit, right? I think that's what we're saying to the markets, and I'm hoping that that's what we get, man. I mean, it has really been a crappy last couple of days for everyone that's holding crypto. Not just crypto, man. Assets in general, right? We have already established that, gold was also not performing well. Stocks were also not performing well. Everyone, a lot of people were taking hits on the market, man. Not fun for a lot of people, right? Not fun for a lot of people. So I'm just going to play this here real quick, and I'll show you the full setup thing. It's not hard to set up. It's just hard to get it to stay together when it's not glued. So I'm gonna attempt this to the best of my abilities, and there it is with katanas and broken can I get it to focus on Gohan? There we go. Right, with the katanas and ripping clothes off and bandages and everything. It looks really badass, so I can't wait to paint this. And it's the Anycubic Cobra. That is the brand. Anycubic is the brand. Cobra is the model. And I'll show it here on the the Discord here, and just say it's Crypto Crypto send you if you buy anything. So that way they might send me a new printer later. I'm not sure. I'll show it here in a second. I got here we go. and I am gonna switch screens to where the magic happens. It's gonna be bright, so bear with me for a second. It's this one, the Cobra, right? It is a very, very nice one, right? Maybe you can do clear Invisalign style retainers. I'm not sure what you mean with that. Oh, with the printer? No, this is not a resin one. This is a filament. Yeah. Yeah, so go to any Cubic and you can find them there. And yeah, just tell them like, Instead of Crypto sent me or something like that. And then they might actually look at my comments. I told them I had a YouTube channel that I want to talk about their products and, that my viewers were interested, but yeah, they never reply to me. So maybe if someone purchases one from them and be like, yo, Instead of Crypto sent me, they might pay attention to me. Who knows? I'm also, I'm actually, keeping, and I'm going to show you what I'm working on. This is supposed to be a surprise, but, badass, man. I still haven't sanded it and primed it. I'm going to have to reprint it because I ended up making it squishy. So this is not a circle, it's an oval. But once it's finished and reprinted, it's going to be really, really kick-ass, man. So, are the supplies for 3D printers expensive, like buying printer inks, etc.? No, not really. For this, unless you do any like really bad damage, not at all, man. Filament, the raw filament is around 20 bucks for 1 kilo, but you can print a lot with 1 kilo. So like 2.2 pounds. The extruders, they're not that expensive. Like, the little like the little tips are not expensive. You can get like a lot for like, a couple bucks. Other than that, if you damage the motor or one of the fans, it might run you a little bit more. If you damage one of the bands, or the bed, it might run you a little bit more, but it's not really expensive for this type of printer. Now, if you go and get a resin printer, then yes, it is a little bit more expensive because resin printers, your monitor is a consumable. It lasts about 2,000 hours. So it's not a lot. 2,000 hours is about 180 plus days. So you're not really talking about a lot of printing time. So 2,000 hours. The FEP sheets that are there between the monitor and that emits the light and the resin vat where you put your resin, it just goes in and out and out. Those ones are also consumables. Those ones are not as expensive, but if you damage that FEP sheet and that resin gets into your screen, man, it's gonna be bad. You're gonna have to replace the screen, and the screens are not cheap. They're $100+, and the printers by themselves are, depending on what size you get, they're over $300. A decent size one is gonna run you around maybe $600, $700. Plus, you're gonna need alcohol to 99% IPA to wash the prints, and then you have to cure them with UV. Yes, you can take them out to the sun, but if you live in a place that has a lot of wind contamination, rain, etc., you're not going to be able to get that sun time that you need for that print to cure. So you need a curing station. That one is going to run you another, $200+. And then there's the resin. That resin is also a little bit expensive, and resin is toxic also. So you have to wear gloves, and you have to wear respirators and things like that. That's also good stuff. So let's get going to the markets, right? And let's see what's happening here. So, total market cap. Let's get to the daily. Again, if people are leaving while I'm talking about 3D printing, that's fine. Really don't mind. By the way, it's cheers, guys. It's chill day. It's a crypto and chill day. Calicorp Dog, how's it going, man? So let's get rolling again. Bearish. We had some bullishness. We're trying to hold, but we're not there yet. Again, we're still dropping lower. We did drop a bit. 1.17%, not a lot. Prediction for the weekend. I think, man, I would love to say we're going to try to rally without volume just for the weekend, but I'm not really sure. We might be really screwed, man. I think we are aiming for this $1.56 trillion mark. I think that's where we want to go. It feels like the market just wants to go there for some reason. We should still be looking for a farther down drop if we are to go for that measure move, right? So it's stuff that we've talked about. Again, not bearish, but also not 100% bullish. Let's go to Bitcoin. No, where are you at? Bullish. Divergence is still failing to play out, but it's still there, just like we talked about. We're still having this small break, and like I said, we still have not finished with this new island. We could drop here and still be going somewhere around here and still have bullish divergence. There's no reason why that couldn't happen. Right now, it's trying to stay neutral, 0.09, and sold at 36.72. There's really not a lot going on here. Again, same measure move of breaking that Larger triangle structure, target somewhere around the 29,300s. Breaking this larger upsloping channel. Man, it also targeting, down here, 29,700. On the daily for the corn, 35,972 again. Above a support here at 35,647. I really hate the fact that we came and back tested that, but that's fine. I think we actually closed the candle right there, and then we try to reverse a bit on the 1 hour chart. And I'm just gonna go there right now because I'm not gonna come back to this chart again. It's super busy, and I'd rather look at the other charts that also have stuff there. But see how we came down here, close at 35,700, like I told you. Now we're trying to rally. We need to get back to that 36,546, right? That is the target that we have here for the corn. Now let's go here on the 4 hour chart. And see if we have anything. We didn't have anything bullish. To here, we don't have anything bullish. We're trying to rally, less negative momentum, and also higher on the RSI. Sold at 30.97. Really not a lot, guys, right? Really not a lot. Dave Klassen, dude, you don't give up that easy. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but thank you for being here, man. Much appreciated. Look, right, there's some kind of bullish divergence developing, and we're going from negative to positive, not to a negative momentum island the way we want to see it, but it is there, right? And we have it against the RSI as well. This bullish divergence, strong potential for a rally. There's really nothing else happening here as far as pattern-wise, right? I'm not seeing anything else, at least not here on the 1 hour. I'm going to zoom out here a little bit more. I just want to make sure we're not making any kind of three falling peaks or anything like that. And I don't think we have anything that resembles a 3 falling peak pattern for now, at least not one that is textbook, right? So Bitcoin struggling, market's not there. We've discussed that. It's just a waiting game, guys. That's it. We're just waiting for the market to really figure out what it wants to do. It's dropping. Yes, we got a 10% drop that recovered a bit yesterday, right, to around 6% towards the end of the day. What was it like? I can't think. There we go. 7.94. That was the closing number. But, at some point in time it was 10, and we managed to recover a bit. That's fine now. Right, let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum 2,685 on the daily. All right, we're still dropping with the corn, so no surprises. We barely almost touched at 2,620, like we said, it's a support. We're still in the zone. I mean, we're still triggering and following this divergence, and now it's coming here. We didn't have it yesterday. Now we have it, right? So divergence bullish, still there. Short term on this last bitty move here. Again, bullish divergence strong. Trying to hold for deal live. I'm not sure we're going to get it, right? We should be looking for actually the upside. That's why I said the weekend I wish we go up. It just feels like we want to drop still, right? It feels like we want to go down here, 1,600. It feels like Bitcoin wants to go to 35,000 again. It just feels like the market in general wants to drop still. Right, we're not out of the woods. We have the bullish divergence. We're just not seeing it play out. And whatever the weekend brings is going to be with such little amount of volume that we usually get on the weekends that I'm not expecting to see anything major. If there's something major happens, we might correct by Monday. So still a bit up in the air, right? So neutral at sold at 39.39. 4 hour chart for Ethereum. Man, we managed to drop more negative momentum and lower here as well. So nothing here that is bullish. Maybe from back here we are creating some bullish divergence finally, right? And that is to here. And this is here on the 4 hour chart, right? So here we go, right? Look at this. Oh, there we are. Sold at 35.61. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart. And now finally here we had developed at some point in time today. Bullish divergence strong. I was really excited for this when I saw this throughout the day, but I was not really expecting it to play a lot because we were bearish still. Sentiment in the market hasn't changed. We just took a massive drop. And we did rally. We've met the 20 moving average. That's about it. Look, rejection of the 20 here, rejection of the 20 here, rejection of the 20 here, rejection of the 20 here. We're not even able, with strong bullish divergence, to get above the 20 moving average. I don't like that. Tightness of the Bollinger Band starting to come in. Bitcoin was tighter on the Bollinger Bands, I think. Yeah, it's a lot of tightness on the Bollinger Bands. That could lead us to where we get an explosive move happening. Just watch out for that. It's going to be the weekend. Again, whatever we make Saturday or Sunday. Saturday could be undone by Sunday or Monday opening, right? So that's it for Ethereum and the corn. Now, you aren't allowed? What do you mean? What? Shell Rebirth? What do you mean? I'm not sure what that is. Someone requested Luna and Bitcoin, and we're gonna check them out. So I'm not sure what you mean. You can. Your message got deleted? Weird. I didn't even see it, man. You can ask for coins. I'm not sure why your message got deleted. That is weird. I got no notifications, and I can show you that says that your message was deleted. This chat never gets deleted. You might look. I'm gonna delete my comment from here. Right from YouTube, you're not gonna see my comment because I just deleted it, but it still stays here. Right. So this never gets deleted, and the only two messages that I have from you is cheers, we're allowed, I ask, okay, your XBTT, all right, there you go, see? Your messages are there. Weird that they didn't come through, though. What do you think about a Bitcoin short? I'll say be really careful, because we just dropped, we might actually be looking for some kind of reaction rally, or some kind of, reaction move to the upside. Again, up to you guys. I would not be short in the market right now. I would not be long in the market. I would be waiting, right? And again, I told you guys I'm more looking to get out of positions than to add more. Anyways, we had a primary request for Luna, so we're gonna do that one first, right? Yeah, and then Dave Klassen, dude, I still didn't get your comment. Did you just give up that easy? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't give up, ever. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't give up that easy, but yeah, I'm always here, always. Forever, endeavor. Right on. Look at this. We've taken a drop. Oh, what? Bullish divergence strong. What? At a potential double bottom. What? My what? Right. Look, now this is still acting as double bottom because we're so close to this area. We don't have to move exactly sideways. It would be nice if we're moving exactly sideways, but we're dropping less than 1%, I think, or maybe around 1%. Let's see. Dude, from here, I have to zoom in quite a bit more. So from here to here. About 1.22%. That could still count as a double bottom. All right, so double bottoming, sort of, with bullish divergence strong, potential for a movement up. That would be freaking nice for this. It'll be freaking nice, man. You're a freaking genius. Not sure what we're going to do, guys. I'm not sure what we're going to do, right? And the markets are not there. The bullishness is not playing out lately. So how much stock you want to put on bullish divergence running right now? For me, it's like, oh, bro. Like, I'm not feeling the market lately, right? However good regular batter calls are lately, I'm not feeling the market. That's it, dude. The market is not there, and I've said it, right? The market's not there. It's not showing strength. It's not showing a lot of weakness. It's just, bland. It's not a lot, dude. You want to trade this market? Be my guest. Might be able to put some longs, some shorts to make the most out of this percentage drops and pumps that we're getting. But, the market's not really there right now. It's not decided, and it's not defined where it wants to go. 4-hour chart, bearish divergence. Oh, look at that. Taking a drop. Oh, my goodness. What is this here? 0.714, 0.718. So nothing against the MACD, but against the RSI, we do have, right? We do have this divergence. That is strong bullish. And that's going to lead us to potential action to the upside, right? That's going to be fairly nice. Look at this to rally, right? Get above that previous 618 that we have here. I think it's 618. No, previous 100% low. So we gotta refib this. The fibs are no longer there for us. What? New fibs? Yeah, we're gonna have to get new fibs for this at some point in time. Not right now though. Reason for that is because we're not making a valid retrace, and if any fibs I'm gonna use is gonna be the ones from here. Probably from low to high. And let's do that. Let's do those fibs. The low point here. Right before we started that rally, that's what I'm going to consider to the high point here. Right, and on that note, we are below that 50%, heading for that 618. I'm going to try to pinpoint this, see if we can get better contact points. And again, I'm not trying to make anything match anything, right? I'm not trying to make my fibs hit something. All I'm trying to do is get better touch points. So all I'm doing is anchoring to that low there. And I'm going to look at the high, and we're fairly close on the high, I think. Yeah, we're fairly close on the high. To where I just need to shift this quite a bit to the upside, and that's that. Awesome, and we're still not at 618, but that's where we're going to try to find support. So it would not be weird If we drop a little bit more, maybe to that 618, have that bullish divergence still against the RSI, and then try to see some rally, right? But for now, you know, we have bullish divergence. We don't know if it's going to pump or not. We are having it to the right now candle. That's this one right here. Even to yesterday's closing, we still had it, right? So if you want to say to yesterday's closing, we had it. This candle's still live, so we should not be calling it to there. We call it to here. But since we're live, I want to let you know that this is happening, because tomorrow when we come live, this market's going to be closed. By the way, I might not be here tomorrow. Not that I don't want to be here. I'm gonna be hosting dinner for some friends. So I know there's a big chance that I might not be here tomorrow. All right, so watch out for that. Go from here to here and from here to here. There's a break here, right? There's a break here. I'm not ignoring it. I am ignoring it. I'm not acknowledging it. That's what I was gonna say. I'm ignoring it, and I'm gonna say bullish divergence, strong potential for a rally, right? Because we have it against the RSI as well. So watch out for that. I'm choosing to believe this is an outlier because we recovered in the next candle, right? So it's like we're dropping, we recovered. That's why I'm ignoring that point there, right? Because of the recovery that we got in the next immediate candle. Oh, whiskey's so good. Whiskey's so good, man. Oh, man, y'all arrive at the time y'all want. Y'all welcome to dinner. I'm not sure if it's going to be lunch or lunch dinner or something along those lines. John Gregory. Yeah, bring wine actually. Yeah, I'm gonna be roasting some stuff like Brussels. You know the Brussels sprouts that we had in Vegas? I'm recreating those, but I'm not using raspberry jam or whatever. I actually made bacon jam with onions and sugar and bacon and balsamic vinegar. Yeah, so I'm making that and whiskey. So I bought the Brussels sprouts. I made the bacon jam yesterday, and I'm gonna be roasting those Brussels sprouts. That's gonna be freaking good, man. Lunch, dinner, I'm down with that. Yeah, I know, man. I know, John Gregory. It's gonna be freaking nice. All right, that's it for Luna. We had other requests, TRX. So Chiao Rebirth, you requested two. I'm only gonna do one for now. So we're gonna go with the TRX, and then we're gonna do that one later on, right? You tried to remake that 2 nights ago. You failed. Oh, how? Yeah, we gotta talk. You gotta tell me what you did, because I'm gonna try to do that, and I'm not sure how good it's gonna go. All right, so TRX. Wow, what the hell? Oh, it's a 1 hour. Jeez, what the hell? Wow, this coin I have not a lot of faith on because I hate Justin Sun, and I'm never gonna get into this project. Although at some point in time I considered it. I hated him the moment he got caught doing shady stuff, and he was a crybaby to the authorities, saying, "Oh, my elders, I misbehaved. I'm so young and brash, and I overpromised and I underdelivered, and I'm a crybaby. Please don't throw me in jail forever here in China." You know, once he did that, I was like, dude, I have no respect for this guy. He's just trying to cry his way out of a problem he got himself into. You know, maybe that's the way he's supposed to do it. I'm not sure, but you know, I can't back a project that's run by a guy who has no backbone. He should at least stand by the shady stuff he did. Anyways, trying to above the 1618, which is fine. And right now, finding support there, right? We did move down, hit it, and bouncing, so it's good. We have some bearish divergence developing here over the longer term, right? Again, it doesn't mean I'm never going to get into it. I have nothing against money. It's just harder for me to get into a project. You think it'll sold, someone else takes charge? Maybe. If that is the case, I might consider getting into it. I have nothing against making money. It's just I don't want to back projects that I don't believe in. All right, if I see an opportunity, I'll take it. But, you know, it's harder to justify it when you don't believe in a project. Bearish divergence strong. Potential fraction downside. Took a massive drop. Taking a massive bounce. We didn't have anything bullish, so we're going to go to the 4 hour. 4 hour chart. Oh, look at that. Bearish divergence strong here as well. Right now, it's starting to develop. It's not there yet fully, but it's starting to get there, right? What do I mean by that? Look, we're starting to develop this new island, so it's a chance that might not play out, right? But down's there. Just watch out for it. Potentially could lead us farther down. It could still climb more. Don't get me wrong. This could still go higher. and this will still come somewhere around here and still have that bearish divergence until we either break that divergence, no longer there. Otherwise, it's gonna trigger at some point in time. Just keep an eye out for it. I'm not saying it's gonna move you down right now, but it could. Just keep an eye out for it. 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. High to low. Positive. Positive. What is this? Bearish divergence within the same island. Oh my. What is that? Guys, I saw some stuff last night that I can't unsee. War came into the Discord and posted a message, and then I went to see, and it was true. Bearish divergence strong action to down, so it's starting to move down. Again, a lot of bearish divergence. Watch out for it, right? At least in the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Potential for moving down on TRX. Now, I'm going to go to Bitcoin real quick. I know there's other requests pending, particularly Sol, right? Sol and BTT. But give me 1 second. There's stuff I need to talk about, right? And while we do that, I'm going to leave this back in the corn. So, yesterday War came into the Discord and he said, yo, guys, you know, Mitch Ray's having a breakdown. So I was like, oh, weird. And I went and checked it out. And yes, he was having a breakdown. He was having a breakdown of sorts. Now, the thing that was happening to him is like what happened to me at the beginning of April. Where, like, you know, I'm bleeding still a lot of subs. And it really gets to you, man. And I relate to what he's going through. But it gets to you. It eats at you, right? Like, losing subs every day is not fun and it's not easy. You know, I'm trying to do this to grow a channel, to grow a community, and seeing that you're losing that community every day because you're losing those subscribers, it really, really sucks, dude. Don't get me wrong. It really blows, particularly because you want to be a content creator. And if you're at my level, well, it probably doesn't matter much because, you know, I do have a solid community. You guys come here every night. And, you know, I'm like still below 10K. So I'm like at 4.3 now. I used to be at 4.4, you know, but we've just been bleeding subs. I think we bled over like 100 subs or over 100 plus subs. So for me, that part, it's okay. It's not a big deal. For him, he's losing by the hundreds. I talked to Tom Crown. He's also losing a lot of subs. And that really sucks because, you know, the market's not there. And it's hard for people to justify not just, you know, paying a channel. Some people are you know, not just subscribers, but they're members. And some people are members to Discord. And sorry, they pay for Discord perks. And some people also have, you know, they pay for Patreons. And they pay for other stuff, right? So it's hard for people to justify spending monies when the markets are not there, because people are thinking more, oh snap, this is gonna go south, I gotta preserve wealth, rather than I'm gonna spend and give myself these small luxuries when the market is not there. Now the market is gonna come back, and you know, people are gonna be wondering what's happening, and they're sadly not gonna catch it in time because, you know, they're gonna be reacting to it because they're not coming to the streams. Not just my stream, anyone who streams, right? Anyone who streams and talks about markets. Now I can relate to what Mitch is going through. A lot of stuff he was saying is stuff that I said. It's not about the money. Trust me, it's not about the money. Right? For me, it was, you know, about viewership. It's about growth, right? If like, and probably for him, it's easier. I'm not sure. He has a lot more views on his videos than I do. But, you know, it's like I said, man, my click-through rate, or my CPM, my click per mil, for every 1,000 views I get in the channel, I think I get like around $11. So I have 4,000 subscribers. If I had 4,000 subscribers and 4,000 people watch my videos every night, I'll be making like, you know, $44 per video. For me, it would not be bad. That'll be freaking cool. It'll be like a small little bit of side income. You know, it's not going to replace my day job by any means, but, you know, it's a little bit of side income that's always fun to have. You know, you can call it play money, spending money, whatever you want to call it. Gives you a chance to do other things, right? Now, on his case, I'm pretty sure that he's still getting, if his channel's monetized, he's still getting a quite a sizable view of people every day. So if he's getting like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views on his videos, 4,000 views on his videos, he's also making some nice side income. So, you know, that's besides his Patreons, that's besides the tips he gets, you know, the donations. So I'm pretty sure that what's eating at him more than anything is losing subscribers, because it really messes with you psychologically. It didn't mess with me so bad in April. If you don't believe me, go watch April 1st video. It might sound as a joke, but that's the day I had my small breakdown. And it wasn't a breakdown like, you know, bad breakdown saying I'm not going to stream. Mine was more like, I got to figure out what I need to do with the channel, right? Because you don't know as a content creator if it's your content that is bad, that is not attracting people anymore. If you know, if it's a market, you know, if you know, it's something else, right? That maybe people get tired of you. You don't know what is it that's making you drop those subscribers, because no one tells you why you're losing subscribers. So I get some of the stuff that he's going through. When he said there's something he said, he's like, there's no demand for my content right now because I'm losing subs, people are not watching. There's no outlet, right, for the content that I have. There's no interest in the content that I have. And I've also felt like that. That's why at some point in time I was like, man, I gotta do stuff different, right? I gotta do different kind of videos. I gotta do different stuff. And if you remember that rant I had on April the 1st, I even said, like, maybe I should start using clickbaity titles. Maybe I should start making different videos. And I did for a little bit, create, you know, day videos or small recap videos. And some of you guys like them, but for me, it was dividing the audience. So some of you guys saw the day stream, you know, the night stream, and then some of you guys just didn't care about the night stream. You just wanted to watch a small capsule. So instead of, like, you know, growing the channel by doubling the views or anything like that, all that it was doing is I was just splitting my audience. So some people were coming here and some people were watching the other videos. So it was not good for the channel, because all of a sudden I was dropping views on the live, and the other videos were also not getting the same amount of views. Combined, I was getting the same amount of views, but they you know, they were separately, unfortunately. And I'm still trying to figure out what other content I should make. Maybe the capsule that I make does not have to be about, you know, trading. Maybe it has to be about something else, right? News or something else that will draw people to watch that content, and then maybe they come at night to watch the live stream. So again, it's about figuring things out, right? And yeah, but anyways, I can relate to what's happening to him, and I just found it that, you know, it gets to everyone, right? When you lose subs, it hits you. That's because that's what you're trying to grow, your sub count, your base of people. We'll see. Anyways, there's percentage of people that leave just because they have to get a second job at McDonald's. Yeah, and yeah, it's not that, man. You know, it's not about a second job. I think what we're seeing here is also what we saw throughout the pandemic. A lot of people had a lot more time to sit down and watch videos when they're working from home. Now that a lot of the pandemic is gone and people are getting back to their regular lives, pre-pandemic, we are seeing that, you know, people are not watching as much content as they used to. I mean, it does not justify the unsubscribed from the channel thing, but, you know, if I drop in viewership, it's because of people that used to watch you. They're probably watching something else. Maybe they're tired and want to go to bed because they have to get up in the morning to go back to the office job. They don't have to just wake up, you know, and go from their bedroom to their you know, living room to just turn on the computer and work. So maybe there's a change in lifestyles, right? People are starting to go out as well, right? So more people going out, that means there's less people watching your content. People are now starting to go to the movie theaters again. People are starting to go out to dinners, clubs, bars, etc. So, you know, old life's coming back in, and I think that's the reality that we're seeing set in right now. Let's get rolling to Solana. I think we had pending, and then BTT. You know, the market's not there for everyone. And you might be having a good time shorting or longing, but we'll see. Yeah. Let's do this, and I'll go back to your contents, Jonger and Philip. Just give me 1 second. I gotta finish this because I just had a small rant. So I gotta keep this flowing right for a bit. So just give me 1 quick second. Anyways, bullishness. Oh my goodness, strong bullish divergence, potential fraction to the upside. We're not getting it again. The market's not there. We're very, very close to a previous 100% low that we had somewhere down here from here. And again, not really getting the move, right? So if we do drop there, 70.61 is going to be our target. We already did this, and we know those ships are good. It's sold at 35.83. Again, not quirky patterns or anything like that. Now I'm going to draw some lines, and then I'm going to try to match them. Why am I doing that? Because I'm not sure if we're going to have this divergence, but I want to Make sure I remember where I saw it. And now, yes, we are going to have that divergence coming to play. Ooh, look at that. It exists. It was not just in my mind. Ooh. Like, no, we do have this small, tiny break here. Just a 1 bar of negative momentum. 2, 3. This one is just 0. It's about 2 bar break, but they're negligible, so I'm ignoring those. Bullish divergence strong, potential friction to the upside. We also have it against the RSI. That should be getting us to a rally, aiming for that 20 moving average at 86.27. Sold at 34.44 on the RSI. That means the price is low, right? We should be getting some kind of recovery. That's why I said the weekend might bring rallies. Not strong, but some rallies. So again, sold. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, look at this. Boom, boom. By the way, if Mitch ever goes back live again, because he was saying he was going to quit YouTube. If he ever goes back live again, just go watch him someday and say, yo, so crypto community, or instead of crypto community, in the his heels representing, right? Bullish divergence strong, potential fraction to the upside. Pump, hit the 20, rejected, hit the 20, 20, 20, rejection, unable to get above. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands. Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, we should be looking for a rally with a bullish divergence. However, it's not really playing out. Now, we are not anchoring here on the MACD the way we want to anchor. We want to anchor this to a negative momentum island. That means that at some point in time, we have to drop a little bit more, right? That means that the price here could still be coming slightly lower. I accidentally deleted this here. This could still be coming down here and still create that bullish divergence now to here, and then look for that rally, right? We do have something, we're just failing. Again, market's not there. That's it for Solana. Now, let's go check BTT. Why are we looking at BTT, man? Have we not looked at this before? I think we have. No? Maybe at some point in time we did and I just deleted it. I'm not sure. It's probably one of those coins that no one really cared much for. I'm not even sure where we used to look at it. I'm just going to go with the KuCoin, I guess. And hope that that is one we used to look at, because then it might have some data. Otherwise, it's not going to have any data. BitTorrent, new. All right. Not quite new. James A., you're welcome, my friend. Now real quick to the comments. To the chat. Let's all go to the chat, right? But before we go and look at the chat, why is this not popping up? There you go, like, bell, and sub. Now let's go to that chat. That chat is here. So, yo, 2 comments. John Gregory. I don't think it's content. People just have short things. All right, so I already read that one. All right, so next, Philip said, Martin, been watching you for 14 months. You have some of the best TA, good quality videos, cool, and even kill demeanor of anyone out there. Keep it up. As you said, there's just outside. Yeah, I know. There's still a lot of things out there that are making the market not be there for people, right? And I get it. People are not interested in the market when it's going down. They're interested in the market when it's going up. They're interested in the market when it's up here, and they lost this large opportunity, and they weren't able to play it because they were not paying attention when the market was, down here. Now, BTT is making all-time lows. According to this chart, we're not going lower. And look, I'll make this easier on our eyes. Let's go to log scale. Let's hide the Bollinger Bands. Oh, what? This is all right, cool. For some reason, we have a humongous gap here, and now the price is down here. But you can tell, look at where the price was at here, right? Now look where we're at. Like, this was 0.30s. Now we're at like 0.50s. So we're dropped quite a bit here on this asset. Man, I'm not liking it. It feels like it just got rocked, pulled like crazy. Man, this is insane. We have like a huge gap and then just, blotchy stuff. So I'm swimming in here quite tight. There should be some bullish divergence. We're not seeing it. So I'm going to go to the 4 hour. I'm a little bit more hesitant to call things when the market looks like this on particularly in charts like this one, coming in lower, more negative momentum. And here we have some bullish divergence against the RSI. What? There we go. There was something going on with my keyboard. It didn't want to play along with the drawing of the charts. Bullish divergence strong, potential fraction to the outside. We should be looking for a movement up, hopefully to a 20 moving average. 1 hour chart, man. Bullish divergence strong as well. Very, very small thing here on the islands. Why is this not changing to a number 1? There we go. So bullish divergence strong, potential for action to the upside, right? So we should be looking for that rally, and we're getting somewhat of a rally. Yes, this is 0.96%, not even a 1%, but action to the upside. We're above the 20, we should be looking for a continuation if BTT is to go bullish, right? So, yeah, it's a good day, guys. It's a good day for crypto. We didn't lose a lot today. After a massive moving down, I was expecting maybe follow up. We didn't get it. Yeah, this chilling's good, I guess. It's gonna be the weekend, guys. It's gonna be the weekend. Enjoy it. Right? Have a plan, have a strategy. That is key. It all comes down to risk management, right? Risk management, guys. That is where, the key is at. If you don't manage risk properly, you're not going to be doing good, no matter what market it is. You're not going to be doing good if you don't risk manage, right? I think risk management is one of the most important things you can do. It's about taking profits consistently, right? If you take profits consistently, you're going to be upping your bankroll. Doesn't matter. You don't wait to hit a home run every time. You're not going to hit a home run every time. You're not going to hit a grand slam every time, right? You have to put people on bases. That means you have to get hits. I'm just coming up with baseball analogies for this. You have to get hits. You have to put people on bases so you can hit home runs, right? So you have to start getting some of those profits, right? You have to get profits consistently. That's what's going to make you profitable as a trader. Now, the more you get into that mindset of taking profits, the better you're going to be on the long run. Because one, you're going to have a bigger bankroll. Two, you're going to be able to spread out your chips a little bit more, so you're not just going to be dependent on one industry. And again, diversification is key, and I've talked about that before. But in general, you do want to up your bankroll. You do want to make profits trading. That means you have to take profits. If you don't take profits, paper profits get taken away by the wind. That's called greed. You're greedy, you don't take profits, the market turns, all of a sudden you're losing. Your 5% gain, now it's a 10% loss, right? And you could have had 5%, but you didn't, right? People are risk averse. They're more worried about what they're going to miss than securing a profit. It's like, no, what if I close it and the market goes up to the moon? Guess what? You can always buy back in, right? But if it drops, now you're at a loss. Either you have to cut your losses, right? Or you're going to have to put that mentality of, I'm at a loss. I'm going to wait until the market recovers. And guess what? Sometimes the recovery never comes. I'm just saying, guys, there's projects out there that dropped and haven't recovered ever. That haven't really gotten the recovery that a lot of the other cryptos have. Now, if people bought at the top of those projects and they're waiting for that and praying for that project to come up and pop again and hit that top, it's not going to be good. It's probably not going to do it. You're fooling yourself into, just justifying your bad trade when all you should have done is cut your losses and then set up a new trade, right? And that, War, we were talking about that in Vegas, man. When you were asking me, man, should I close it? Should I let it run? What do you see? And I told you, man, you're already in profits. Take money, dude. You're already making money here. Close a position. There's a chance it might drop. Some of them started to drop after we talked about that and you had closed them. So I'm happy that you kept some of those profits. But, that's what it's about, dude. You already made profits. You're already making 5%. Close that position. That's 5% more. A lot of traders don't make 5% in a day, right? A lot of people don't make 5% a day, man. So if you're making 5% a day consistently, guess what? That becomes exponential because now you're trading 5% on top of what you had as your initial investment. So if you had $100, now you had $105. Next time you're going to have 111 almost, and you're going to have 123, and then you're going to have, you're going to start bankrolling that really fast and growing your money really quick if you just keep on taking profits consistently. Now that is key, particularly if you're longing and short in the market. It costs you to have your positions open every day. Make sure you keep them open as little as you can so you can take those profits as fast as you can and materialize that. Otherwise, the length of time that you keep your trade open, it's just going to end up eating up your profits. So just make sure, do good stuff there, man. Unless you pull a big, yeah. Be saying, dude, how's it going, man? Thank you very much for being here. I don't think I had seen you today, but thank you for being here, my friend. It's about taking consistently. Take profits consistently. That's what trading is about. Manage risk, right? Manage risk. Get out of your head. Lose your fake expectations that the market's going to rally more than what it has. It could, right? But then set up a trailing stop loss. Or execute your exit, right? If you set up an exit at some point in time, execute it. Otherwise, you're going to get wrecked, right? It's going to turn south real quick. It's not advice, James. We don't give advice. It's just comments. I think the market bounces here. Not sure yet, bro. Not sure yet, bro. We could be in for an acid drop, dude, right? 30K, no joke. It's a real target, right? We broke a lot of things to the south, of the price targets that we had, or supports. So we broke up sloping channels. We broke triangles to the downside. All those target 29,000s. Now, are we going to keep on going down? It could be, man. Maybe we try to recover. It could be. We have some bullish divergence. It's just not playing out. Yes, great comments. I know. Yeah, it's a lot about these things are, they're easier said than done, because even I still fall into some of those things sometimes. It's very easy to get into your head and make fake expectations and make yourself a fake story that, the market's going to go much higher and you're going to be getting a bigger return than when you have, because it's very easy, like once you start seeing that money build up in your account, and you don't close your trade, you're like, well, if I let it run a couple percentage points more, that 100 is going to turn into 200, that 1,000 is going to turn into 1,000, that 3,000 is going to turn into 10,000. If it just pops a little bit more, man, and guess what? That pop never comes. It starts to drop, and all of a sudden you're like, it's going to pop. You just got to wait. It's going to pop, right? Oh, now it's starting to go down a little bit more. It's going to pop. I just got to wait. All of a sudden you break even. You're like, how am I break even? But it has to go up from here, right? And then all of a sudden you're a loss. Well, now it has to go up from here, right? And that's always the thing, that you always go back to the same comment. Well, it has to go up from here. It cannot go any lower. It has to go up from here, right? And it still happens to me, like I said, dude. Every now and then I'll have a trade where I'm like, I'm gonna let this run. Yeah, because why not? And let it run a little bit more. I could make a little bit more profit. It just pops a little bit more. It never comes to, right? Like, it doesn't happen to me often, but it happens to me sometimes. It happened to me like with some weird ass projects. So. Yeah, it's shit that happens. Now, a lot of people are saying, yo, it's a good area to buy. It really depends. If you're getting that 60K, maybe it looks like a really good area to buy, because you're buying it at half of the price that you got in at. If you got in at 10K, it's probably not a good area to buy, because you're getting up twice or 3 times the value that you got in at. So it is just it's all about perspective, and that's why we don't give advice. That's why I said trading is extremely personal. Trading is an extremely personal thing. No one knows your financial situation. No one knows what your commitments are. That's why you should not trade based on what people say ever online. All we can do is give ideas as to where the market can go, and then you make up your mind as to what you want to do. But it is just extremely personal, man. You might have people that need you to provide for them, and you need to close your positions. So don't leave your positions open if you need that money to cover something else. Maybe it's your play money and you don't care about it. Maybe you're just experimenting and learning, right? But like I said, if you get in at 60K, you're getting right now, yeah, you're DCAing by half. Right, so your exit value is a little bit higher. In my case, if I get in right now, I'm getting in 2 times, 3 times higher than what I got in at, right? Yo, James, thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated. There we go. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you very much.
So, thanks, man. I much appreciate it. So, like I said, guys, for me, it's not a good area of value. I could still see this dropping down to 20K, 29K. And maybe then I'm like, maybe add some more, because I know we should be looking for a rally around there, right? It's not just me saying it, right? It's the market has bounced at that area before. And we can go to the Bitcoin chart and I can show you that. I'm going to zoom out quite a bit here. Look at the bounces here at that line. Guess what this red line here is? Guess what this line here is? That line I just highlighted, right? It's 28,700. Look, we hit it once, we bounce. We hit it twice, we bounce. That blue line here, that's 30,200. Look at where that structure break gets us, right? That 30,200 was from a gap. I'm going to delete this thing. This structure break gets us down here between that 30,000 and 28,000. That's why I'm saying those moves are still within the realms of possibility for crypto. Even here on this chart, right? Look at this. We broke the upsloping channel. Targets down here, 29,600. Guess what? If I were to draw a line here, look at that line, right? Where we supported before. So going down there is not weird. And I do believe that if we support there again, that's going to be the fourth time I think that we're holding support. Third time. One, twice, three, four times. Maybe it's the fifth time that we're holding support there. So maybe there's a really good area to get back in, right? Right now, 36,000 for me, not the best area. It depends for you. Might be a good area to buy back in. Maybe not. You know, up to you. But you can add a little bit here. You can add a little bit lower still. For me right now, I'm looking to get out of positions, right? I've said that. I'm getting out of positions. Why? Because if I did drops here, I want to add more with the same amount of money that I have right now. Right? So I'm trying to preserve wealth so I can add more position, a larger position with the same amount of money, right? Because that's how it works. You had 30,000 here, 100,000 here, right? If it drops here, you're going to buy 100,000 worth about a 29,000, right? So. We hit again. You can't imagine holding support on institution spot. Yeah, dude, you know, it's going to be wild. I think it's going to be, by that time, we're going to have to be looking at monthly and probably weekly charts to see if it's going to hold. But we can go here on the monthly. And again, we are looking somewhere around these areas, right? Sorry, these areas, the 29,000s, right? Somewhere around here. Oh, snap, not that. What did I do? I went to history. Any cubic instead of crypto. Awesome. Let's go here. Alt H. It's not working. Here we go again. Alt H. There we are. So, you know, we are looking for areas where we're going to hold. So dropping here again could hold. Not far from where we're at. That's 34,000 where I put the line. Sorry. Down here is where I meant to place it down here. Around 30,000, right? That's what we're going to be looking for a potential bounce if we are to drop, right? We can even say probably slightly lower, maybe here, right? Why here? Well, look, it was resistance here and then it became support here. So it makes sense, right? Yeah. Yeah, that bottom of the Bollinger Bands, that's at 17 right now, 17,000. Last time we were here, look, we didn't go for that bottom part, right? So it's not always. Sometimes we do. But it's a monthly. It's a larger time scale play. Look, we came overextended, went below, didn't quite hit it, right? Went up, went below. Now, we do know we could be seeing an 80% drop from high to low, right? And we can measure that, right? Look at this. From the high point here to the low point here. Already established this before. It's around 82%. Actually 85 in the previous run. So now if we go from here and we dropped 82%, guess what we're targeting? The 12 case, right? 82%, 12 case, right? So, you know, it's not weird if we see a drop to there, right? We've dropped 80% before. The last two times the market dropped, it went to those levels. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we're going to have history here from, you know, that 2000. Well, we do have some history here from 2014. Now, if I go look at this high to this low, right? Look, 84%. And I'm not even considering that higher wick. So 84% in 2014, 82% in 2017, 18. Now, another 82%, 84%, it's still much lower, right? So, on the drops, from tops to bottoms, 80% retraces are not weird, right? I mean, we can still go to 10K, 12K. Yeah, it'll be weird if we do go to one of those areas, right? That's what I'm saying. Right now, if you get out of your positions, if you start preserving wealth, imagine you get out of 36,000, it drops to 12,000. You're gonna buy at like 66% discount from where it's at right now, right? Because I can show you that. We're at 36. Let's go to that 12,000, right? Let's go to that 12,000. Look, 12,000. Where's 12,000? There we go, 12,000. 65% discount, right? 65.9, so 66, like I said, right? You're gonna be buying at a huge discount. You're gonna be able to get 3 times the stack that you have right now. Just what are you gonna drop, right? I mean, is it gonna go there? I don't know. It's went there twice. It doesn't have to go there. No one knows. No one knows this. Remember, no one in the world knows what crypto's gonna do. All we can do is just look at the past, see where we've gone, and try to infer whether or not we could go there again. And then we trade based off that. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. Can we go there? Yeah, we can. Are we gonna go there? I don't know. We've gone there before. We could not. Maybe this time's different. Who knows? People say, you know, every time is different. Yeah, every time is different. Every time there's different conditions. Every time there's different players. Now we have institutions. We have a lot of institutions that get in at 30,000s, right? We got a lot of institutions that get in higher. They're not gonna let their money drop. So we're gonna see where that goes, right? But we might not drop 80%. We might not even get to 20,000. Right? We might not drop to, 20% from where we're at right now. Maybe we come here to the bottom of the long advance on the weekly with 16,000 and 17,000. That's still going to be a big drop, maybe more than 20%, more around 50 or so, and I can actually measure that. 51%, yeah. So quick eye gauging where the market's going to drop. But, it's just, you got to wait and see how these things play out. Now, it is up to you and you alone to make your decisions as to whether or not you want to keep on holding at more or sell what you have based on your beliefs as to what the market might do. And then, guess what? You own up to your calls. That's it. This is not a competition. No one's judging you. You're trading against yourself. You trade against yourself. You trade against your emotions. You trade against, your benchmark, your averages. You're trading against your money. You're not trading against anyone else's money. Yes, you're taking people's money when you trade, but you're basically trading against yourself. And a lot of people don't get that, right? They're like, oh, I'm going to, screw some people. Like, dang, you're trading against yourself. Now, if you get out here and it drops, good. You make a good call. If you get out here and it pops, you can always buy back in. You're going to have a smaller stack, but at least you're going to have the same amount of cash. 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, that's it. So you're trading against your emotions. You're trading against yourself, right? You got to remember that. Just keep that in mind as you set up your trades, right? That you're trading against yourself. You're not trading against anyone else. You own up your calls, right? You're a grown man. If you're trading, you're a grown up. You're probably over the legal age so you can trade. So you're over 18. It's no one's fault if you lose money. It's no one's fault if you gain money. It's no one's, benefits if you get money, if you win money. It's all up to you. You gain money, you lose money. That's it. Own up to your mistakes. Be a grown-ass man. Grab a pair and see, I lost money. Period. It was my call. It was no one else's call. No one forced me to take a trade. No one forced me to sell. Period. I listened to someone. I made a mistake. I own my own. I own and am accountable for the calls that I make because, I'm a grown man. Period. A lot of people can't deal with that. And I mean, not trying to pound on anyone. It's just, that is true. A lot of people it's easier to blame someone else for your mistakes and your shortcomings than it is to be a grown man and own up to what you did and learn from it. If you keep blaming people for your mistakes, if you keep blaming people for things that go wrong, guess what? You're not going to grow up. You're going to keep on making the same mistakes because you're not owning up. That means you're not ready to move on and you're not ready to accept what you have messed up and then just grow from there. And then, that's what happens with people that are, addicts and alcoholics. You cannot seek improvement and you cannot grow if you don't admit that you're making mistakes, if you don't own up to what you're doing. You have to own up to what you're doing if you want to get better, right? Anyways, would appreciate your outlook for meme coin like Doge. All right, we're going to look at Doge. Hello, is this blockchain support? My coin went down 10%. Yeah. Everyone's coins went down a shitload, man. Yeah, let's go Doge. Yeah, I see a lot of people, man. I see a lot of people saying, I listen to someone. That's for your True City West joke. I see a lot of people just blaming on other people their mistakes, and they don't own up to them. It just kind of sucks. You have to own up to your mistakes. Yeah. Let's do this one, right? Bullish average strong potential for action to the upside. Maybe going for a 20 moving average at 13.56 cents. Or not 12.84 cents. Not bad, not crazy. Let's go to the 4 hour, man. Are we doing anything here, man? And are we just dropping like the rest of the markets? All right. Aren't we all having the greatest time of our lives in crypto? Watching our monies and dreams go down the drain with the drop of the market to 10%. I'm not. I'm having a great time, actually. I'm sucks that we're losing subs. That's the only thing I hate. But, I'm enjoying the time I'm doing here in crypto. Neutral at 45.12. Again, bullish divergence. Potential fraction to the upside. Starting to get that recovery. Aiming for that 20 moving average at 13.03. That's what we're going to be going for. Neutral at 45.12. Right. Let's go to that 1 hour. Look at this dropping even more. Hey, man. Oh, Elon, what's up, bro? Neutral at 53.39. Again, bullish divergence strong action to the upside. Already went up, got above the 20 right now, trying to hold support there and trying to see if we're going to go up farther. But guess what? There's a hidden bearish divergence starting to come in to put pressure on the price and see us go down the drain again. I'm not sure if this is going to trigger, guys. Now, it is there. Just watch out for it. It's going to put pressure on the price. We're not sure if it's going to trigger yet. Look at what Nazaraya dragged in. I'm not sure how you say your cat's name. I always forget it. I know it's Nazad does something. But look at what Nazad dragged in. Elon is here. What's up, Elon? How's it going, my friend? If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub, right? We have 21 people live. What? We haven't had this many people live in like forever. That's so cool. That's just insane. We're usually around like the 13s, 14s. It's like I feel like people are starting to come back to crypto for some reason. Natty for short. All right, look at what Natty dragged in. Did I sell during the panic week? Yeah, I'm starting to get out of some positions. Scaling out, not selling out everything, but scaling out a bit, right? Already established that I was going to get out at certain levels. Particularly dropping below 37,000. The reason for that is wealth preservation. I'm trying to preserve wealth in case we do go to that $30,000, $29,000 mark. I'm able to buy back a larger stash just with the same amount of money that I have right now. So, yeah. It's not that I'm not selling everything. I'm just selling portions, right? I got in at a very early areas for some of the crypto. I mean, not as early as some other people, but still below the 10Ks, below 7Ks in some cases. That's why I'm still saying, yeah, I could get out of some positions, take some profits. There's nothing wrong with taking profits on those large positions that I've been holding on for a long time, I'm not a hodler for long term, but I am a long-term trader. I do swing trade and I hold mid-term also. So now the Yashda. Yeah. The Yashda. Good. So, what are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? We've been live for about an hour now. This is one of the actually longest stream we had this week. I have nothing against long streams. We've been here doing 4-hour streams, over 30 coins back when stuff was wild. In 2021, was it that early 2021 where we monetized the channel? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was last year that we monetized. But we've been streaming for like since 2019, before this whole weird virus thing came along. Talk about stonks. Yeah, strunks in the trunk. Let's look at the DJI, man. Let's look at the DJI, Department of Justice Incorporated. I'm kidding. Dow Jones Industrial Average. On the daily, it went down. Guess what? Yeah, we gapped down in the opening. Try to recover, but still not there. Let's look at the SPX. Look, the S&P. Dropping also. Ha ha ha. Everyone's going down. Let's look at the FTSE 100. FTSE 100 dropping. Look at that, 1.41. Everyone is dropping like a sack of potatoes. Why? Check out Starbucks. I want to buy some. Let's go to the. I have one crossing the street, man. What do you want? Mocha latte frappuccinos. What is Starbucks, dude? Is it it's bucks. Okay, I never looked at this in trading ever. I don't even buy their coffee. It's very rare for me to get Starbucks. I got one in Vegas, and then I have one that's crossing the street, but I never go there. I just make my own. Like, I don't believe in paying for overpriced coffee. I can get better ground coffee than what Starbucks gives me for overpriced stuff. Coffee is just, coffee's not it should not be an expensive commodity. Coffee is just something that you want to enjoy. I'm not gonna buy, monkey pooped grounds of coffee that cost an arm and a leg just because that's supposed to be the best thing because it got digested by a monkey. That's it. I'm not gonna be paying for pooped coffee that got roasted and then eat it. Drink it. Hell's no. I know. That's because people are addicted to that coffee. All right, Starbucks. It is dropping. It does have bullish divergence in the short-term move here. But it already took that pop, right? So it already run. But you gotta look at it a little bit more macro, though, right? Because this is Starbucks, so we have to go on the weekly. Now, why you gotta go on the weekly, man? Because we want to see the bigger picture. We want to see the bigger picture, man. Weekly. Oh wow, the weekly. It's really thundering outside. Thunder. Thunderstruck. It is really raining outside. It's been pouring for a while now, so if my internet goes out and my stream shuts down, it's probably because power outage. Alright, so that's the weekly. That's the weekly stuff. Look at this, there's some bullish divergence. Oh my goodness, we should be looking for a rally. Guess what? We're not getting it yet. Target move for that pop is a 20 moving average. But bro, that 20 moving average on the weekly, it's far from where we're at. That 20 moving average is way up here at 91 buckaroos. Right now we're at 76 buckaroos. That is a big pop for a stock. Now I am looking something farther back. I'm not gonna say head and shoulders because we don't have a head and shoulders, but we could start to have something that looks like a head and shoulders, right? This could be a shoulder. This could be a head, right? And then we could, if we start making that other shoulder right now, see if we get that pop, and then maybe look for a larger movement down. I'm not sure, man. I mean, Starbucks doesn't look super hot. If you want to buy some, that's fine. It does have some bullish divergence, some of the larger term. There's just really just a bullish divergence. There's nothing else. There's no other pattern here right now. Do I think we're in a recession or we'll be in a recession soon? I think so, yeah. I think we could be going for a recession. I think that's what we're seeing people do risk and get out of risky assets and sell and move on to cash, right? Because when there's recessions, people want to go into cash. We're also overdue for a recession, right? We're overdue for a stock market's correction. We got some at the beginning of COVID, but it didn't really relieve the pressure of the last 13 years of the market just running. So we know we know the market's sort of cyclical. Every 10, 13 years, we do tend to see some kind of reset going on. It drops, gives people a chance to buy back in, just for it to rally higher and higher, like the Phoenix. But I think we could be going for a recession. Some countries more than others. Right, the whole war in Russia, economy decreasing, right? You had a negative. Sorry, not negative. The consumer price index rose by 5%. Right? You're having things like gas and things like that start to be affected by the Russia war on Ukraine. And we haven't seen what's going to happen with the grains yet, but guess what? Ukraine and Russia produce, I think it's like 60+% of the grains that get consumed, at least for wheat on the world. It's some huge number. And also a lot of the fertilizer, at least a lot of the urea that comes out from those countries gets exported to other countries so they can, use it to fertilize their crops. Now, if stuff doesn't really get fixed over there and there's still bans and there's still a lot of stuff going on there, man, we're going to start to see grains become expensive. So not just gas prices are going to go up, but also goods are going to go up more, and people's salaries are not going to be catching up to that. So we might see a disparity where, people start to go more poor than what they're at right now. And that would in turn, make the markets go to crap, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, if that happens, some grain companies are probably going to start pumping their stocks because, the price of grains are going to go up. So at least food companies like, Bunge, Cargill, Viterra, all those companies are probably going to start pumping on their stocks, particularly if grain prices start to go up. But I'm not sure. I think Viterra's, let's check them. Is Cargill public? Yeah, there's some Cargill on some exchange, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Let's do Viterra. Is Viterra not public? Maybe they're not public. No, they're not public. That's why they sold a portion of Glencore grains to Viterra, because they're not public and they're allowed to sell to countries where public companies are not allowed to sell to. So that's why they sold back their position of Viterra back to Viterra. Bitcoin Jake says, Hash Brown released a new music video today. That is awesome. I wish we could watch it here. I can't because, otherwise I'm going to get like a copyright strike unless Hash Brown comes in and lets me, show it. So that'll be awesome, dude. I haven't talked to Hash Brown in a while. Since I did the last interview, I think. Or no, since we did the minting about a year ago. Guys, it's a chill day. It's a chill day. So, all in all, could we go in for a recession? I think we could. Market conditions are... can't say it like that, but, market conditions are crap. In general, not just crypto. Everything doesn't look too appetizing right now. Maybe some people have appetite for risk that, market presents right now. My risk appetite's not there. I don't want to have more losses and more losses coming in. Look, Bitcoin, 35,900. It's below 36K, man. It's just struggling, dude. Bitcoin is struggling to sustain. Struggling to sustain areas of value. Not liking it. Not gonna lie, I'm not liking it. Like I said, we could try to hold support there at 35,700, but if we do lose it there, man, guess what? Next area, 34, 33s, and then 31s, right? So not a lot of moves down, right? For us to go downhill and be like, yo, man, you remember when we were 66,000, 67,000? That was like such a long time ago. Now we're half the value, and the market interest is not there. It feels like it, right? I don't want to permeate that feeling to you guys. It's what you guys think on your own, but that is what I feel. I feel the market could go farther down still. I believe we're not done with the dropping. That's going to be it for tonight. We're in live for like about an hour and a half now. Hour and 17. I want to be calling it a stream, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try to do something real quick. Just give me one quick second. Thank you very much for watching. Until then, that's it. I'm just messing around with the freaking thing. Alrighty, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Have a lot of fun. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy Friday. Tomorrow, I'm probably not going to be here. Remember, I'll be back on Sunday if I'm not here tomorrow. Just go out and have fun, right? Until then, guys.